Greetings and welcome back, one and all, to the Halceon in Bay 9. And of course, we're playing Robocraft. Now, in today's episode, I think we're going to put a little bit of a few finishing touches to the Halceon here. There were a few tweaks that I felt could be made to radically improve the amount of damage that the Halceon is able to output. Now, one of those tweaks involves, let's build this up there, moving the guns to a tiered sort of platform system. Now, when I first mentioned this, a couple of people made the very valid point of, why would I want to raise the guns on the sides? Because that would introduce instability into the design. And that's a very, very good point. Instead, we're going to push the guns into, well, actually no, what we'll do is we'll keep those where they are, and these ones on the side will move into the middle. That way we're not putting more weight on the back, because what I originally had is the low tier at the front, mid tier in the middle, and then a high tier at the back, but that would have loaded up the back with more blocks. This way we're going to alleviate some of the woes without entirely fixing them, but we'll have to see. Let's pop that one here. Is that more or less? I mean, it's not amazing, but it is going to be a little bit better. I think those two sides are relatively balanced out. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's 2 extra cubes there. But I think we'll... Well, actually, let's try and do a better job of the balancing here. So we'll have 1, 2, 3... and maybe place that one there. Perhaps this will give us slightly better balanced setup there. We'll have to test that, but as you've no doubt noticed, we have snuck into the higher tiers. So I think we're going to take off these. I'm going to get rid of those, and hopefully now we'll see a slight improvement. Now, that does leave a few obvious questions, like what are we going to do with these wings? What are we going to place there? Now, of course, I could add an extra pair of hover blades, but again, that would take more and more room. But actually, looking at it, we've got 2 of these snuck behind, so we could just do this. You know what? I'm okay with that, actually. That seems fair enough. Now, we're going to see if this works. First and foremost, we are going to take it out for a practice. Obviously, we've changed the shape and, more importantly, the balance of a hover. Pretty important for us to make sure that it can still hover okay. It looks fairly stable. Yes, all right. Now then, I've received an enormous amount of advice in regards to jumping off cliffs in a hover. One of the most obvious ones, and I'm a little bit ashamed to say that I never thought of this, is just a spin. Because one side will always flip. It always seems that one side is heavier than the other, so just start spinning randomly and it'll balance itself out. Just hold down one left or right direction, you should be okay. Now, if we can find somewhere to climb, let's try it up there, get on top and then jump off and try that spin. See if we can spin all the way down. It might work. It might just look funny. Either way, I consider it a victory. Now, can we inch our way up here? We might be able to. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. I'm actually remarkably impressed with Halceon's ability to wall climb, to be perfectly honest. Okay, here's the test. It's going to be a big test, so good luck, Halceon! Start spinning! Spin for your life! No, you're not spinning. You literally stopped spinning. I mean, you're spinning now, but that's pointless. Oh, Halceon. Why? Now, the other thing is, let's sync. We'll test out the alignment rectifiers. About there should be fine. Let's just tweak it so we stop drifting. Now, there we go. They've activated. We don't have to be perfectly still. We just have to be relatively still. Now, is this going to work? I'm going to charge it fully. It looks like it did. It definitely looked like it was flipping from one side. Let's try that again. Okay. Now, honestly, up to now, I've always operated under the impression that the alignment rectifiers fired their alignment rectifying pulse from the center of mass of the vehicle. But that is clearly not true. They fire it from themselves, which means that in many of my bots where I've got multiples, they're actually working against each other. Ah, the more you know. It seems the more you know. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. Let's take the Halceon out for a couple of rounds. Then I think we'll probably jump over to the Solenopsis and Victor. We have got an enormous amount of money that we can spend on trying to improve that beautiful, beautiful bot. It still needs so much work to be properly considered a tier 10 bot, but we can certainly try. Actually, come to think of it, there's one last thing. Now, a couple of you are probably like, oh, but Avak, aren't you going to mention the code? Yes. Yes, I am. I actually even had it up on my second monitor. There is a promo code. The devs have announced 1 day of free premium with this code, Mega Launch -18th Feb. There we go. If you can't tell what they're trying to say there, the Megabots will be launched on the 18th of February. That will give you an extra day's premium. I've only got 25 days left. Just a little bit under a month. It's taken a long time to wear down that premium bonus I got when I bought the Overwolf. Right, let's jump into a battle. Now, the servers have been a little bit slow to respond for me for the last couple of days. I'm not really sure why, and you can probably tell roughly what time of the day I'm on this. That is very, very early morning, because there's hardly anyone playing. But generally speaking, the servers have been a little bit slow to get me into battles. In fact, this around this time is generally when it's a little bit easier, when there are less people playing. I think perhaps the servers are a little bit overloaded at the moment. I've had a lot of people mentioning in the comments that they've found it difficult to get into games, or just it takes a long time. But I just wanted to mention that you're not alone, or at least I'm suffering the same thing. Now, we've got a lot of people with premium, thankfully. So many rails. Ah! My lord. Okay, that it is not nearly as bad when you're not the one with the rails equipped, but my goodness, they're loud. Alright, let's get over here. You're gonna hurt in a moment, aren't you? Take that, you scallywag. We've also got someone up in the sky. About there. Oh, that's a little bit high. Let's try the second point on our marker. A little bit too low. Let's get back then. You don't want to get too high. No, 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 no. Thank you. I'm on my way. I'm going to head down this way. You guys can hold the fort up there. We'll try... Why are there two healers just kind of chilling out by themselves? Guys? Guys, the fight's the other way. Hello? Hello? Potato? Potato, potato? Who are they? Potato Master and... Hockey stick. Okay. I will come and give you a little bit of high damage help, and looks like you didn't need it, actually. Wow. Okay, well, you're not typically meant to see healers in this lower tier, honestly. So I'm not too surprised that they are messing up the enemies quite a lot, in fact. Okay, that's right. We do appear to have a distinct tactical advantage. Just from the power of our healers, honestly. It's going to be hard for them to dissuade us. To dislodge us from this victory. Though you being flipped over, probably death to you soon. I'll do my best to try and keep you in this fight, but it's probably going to be difficult. There we go, taking you out, and I'll finish you off in a moment, just as soon as this is charged up. Damn it, his shield was back online. I don't approve! Haha! I flip you back up. That's what you get. Oh dear. Plasma coming this way. Please stop. Medic! Oh my lord. Very odd thing to hear in this low of a tier. Oh, yikes. That was painful. Go forth. Try not to die. Aha! I got you. Dumbass medic died? How rude! You don't deserve to be healed. August? Yes, I see your name. Everyone on YouTube now knows that you're a medicator. Good luck ever getting any heals. Ouch. Ouch, my tail. Ouch. Ouch. Hello. I would like to shoot you. That will do. Uh-oh. I've been spotted. Oh, was it you? I thought it might have been... Ah, no, it was one of your allies from far behind. No! Drat! Drat, damn and blast! 2 kills. Well, you deserve this victory. You were fighting against a team that had healers. And honestly, in Tier 4, it's a little bit cheeky to have healers. They fought well, and the victory is owed to them, I feel. Well done in dodging, though. Keep on the move, because that's going to kill you if it hits. Oh, you've lost your weapon. Well, unfortunate, but I like your car. I do like your car. Very much. Oh, dear. Well, that was an unintentionally good move. Watch out. And again, actually. Not that you can do anything to the enemy at this point, but you can certainly be an annoyance. Of course, I'm going to be staying with you. I'm not going to be leaving. Don't worry. Oh, dear. Ah. Well, alas, it was your time. However, we are going to jump onto a... Well, actually, you know what? Let's equip the Halceon with something a little bit different. Let's go... Should we go for rails? Yeah, why not, eh? Let's have some fun with rails. See if they are as useful as the plasmas were. Now, this is an awful lot of rails. I mean, it may work. Though I would rather move you back a little bit. The reason for this is just to give the rear rails just a little bit more chance to shoot over the top of you. Yes, I think this would look okay. Let's see how the Halceon does when equipped for rail combat. I'm not going to hold out too much hope because it really wasn't designed for that. But and again, I don't think the hovers work particularly well as rails. Oh, we've got a boss. Wow, okay. An SMG versus so many rails, so many planets. I honestly feel a little bit bad. I do not think that they're going to be coming out of this the victor. I'm not even sure that they're going to last very long, to be perfectly honest with you. But we'll see. And go. Charging up our main guns. Oh, out the way. There we are. How's everyone else doing? Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Badness. Now, where do the enemies spawn these days? Where is that boss? Are you around here somewhere? You taking... There we are. I spot you over there. And... shrink down. I'll have to do. See, this is the problem. I cannot aim because I'm drifting all over the place. I really don't think this is going to work particularly well. Let's get into this position over here and hope that we can just settle for a moment. That'll do. And see if we can get a shot. No. If this were a regular vehicle, we would have gotten a couple of good shots off there, but alas, no. Right, shrink down. Stabilize. No, not going to stabilize. There we go. And again, and again. Nope. Okay, let's be on the move. Everyone is descending on that poor, poor boss. I honestly feel bad. But I think it's fair to say Halceon's just not going to work well as a rail sniper. Not a hover. You need some capacity to land in order to snipe, because you have to be completely still on the ground. I mean, that's what we did in the end. We managed to find a spot where we could land properly, but because we didn't have wheels or anything like that, we just skidded once if we were on any sort of uneven terrain. But that wasn't a bad win, 10,000 RP. But I think it's time that we hop over to the Solenopsis in Victor. And let's see what we can do with you today. Now, one of the things that has been plaguing this bot, plaguing it, I say, the simple fact that it's so happy to just flip up at the front. Now, let me just check. How heavy are you? You've got a massive 15 kilograms. You've got a mass 15 kilograms. So it really has nothing to do. I can't put heavy chassis cubes here. Well, I could. They would be cheaper. But I may as well invest heavily in the shields. At this point, it would be better for me, I feel. Also, we can add some things in there. And. Now that we know how this works, let's make sure we place all of the alignment rectifiery goodness at the back. Well, that isn't going to make us flip, unfortunately. If we land on one side, let's try and... I don't know. I mean, it'll make flip us forward. We'll have to see how that works out. But the one thing we're going to have to do, buy an awful lot of these cubes. So let's go ahead and sink... Oh, my lord. It took me so long to get this money. Oh, well. Goodbye, all of my beautiful, beautiful money. Hello to beautiful, beautiful armored Solenopsis and Victor. Now, hopefully, this extra armor at the front here is going to significantly help keep the bot balanced. Actually, let's dig that down. We'll fix that down there later on. We'll do it over here as well. There we go. And just bring this all the way up like so. Now, the advantage with this is that we're also enormously increasing the weight at the front of this vehicle. There we go. How many have we got left? Oh my goodness. Oh, that kind of hurts my brain. It genuinely is horrible to see how much that cost and how quickly I spent it. Right, well, we want to try and bring all of this in, so let's fully armor the front of the vehicle, because we do tend to be a frontal assault kind of tank, so it makes sense to try and get this as armored as we can. Let's get down here as well. Get you bulked out. Same on this side. There we go. And same on this side as well. There we go. That will be a little bit better. And there too. Alright. We're down to 2 of those cubes. All of that cash gone like that. This is why people will start grinding when they get to this sort of tier. It's because the only way you're going to get anywhere with the cost of the blocks. Yet I still refuse to do it, damn it. I don't care if this takes me years. Well, actually I do. Maybe not years, but certainly if it takes me like a couple of weeks to get this fully kitted out in tier 10, I'm willing to do that rather than have to grind. Now we can just replace you, which is quite nice. There we go. Now, the advantage with this is that although, yes, I haven't actually added many blocks, they are going to massively increase the tanking potential of the front of this craft. We'll sneak this cube in there as well. And same there. I'm not going to be able to do that one, I'm afraid, but I can go ahead and start replacing these. There we go. Right, so the front wheels are now fully protected. We'll add some in there as well. There we are, getting somewhere now. We can possibly even add some up there. You know what? Why not? There we go. Let's get around the other side. There we are. And... oh, drat, damn and blast. I was assuming we had more of those prisms than we did. Wow. Let's get that just put back there. Okay, so we're slowly pushing back the development of the front of this vehicle. It probably wouldn't take too long if I actually literally just sat down and grinded for a little while, but I refuse. I enjoy the game too much to turn it into a job like that. It deserves better, damn it. Now, I believe this is how we had the shields configured. Now, I am quite looking forward to the idea of getting hold of those larger T10 shields. Simply because I fancy that the Solenopsis and Victor would be able to make use of those, especially down the front here. Especially down the front. How many P-flops have we got? We've got a good chunk of them. How much are these healing beams? 28. Oh, fantastic. We've now got a full complement of healing beams on the Solenopsis and Victor. And that will probably also mean that I'm going to be able to have a full complement of pretty much any weapon, really. I believe the nano disruptors tend to be one of the more expensive ones. 28. I don't really have any really high level plasmas. Where are you? CPU. Oh no, 30 there. Drat. How about the SMGs? 28. So I can, at the very least, have a full complement now of SMGs, which is no small thing to boast. Down the sides, though, I really would have liked to have been able to add some more shielding. That would have definitely been nice. But no, we can't really push that any further. If I could get more of these, how heavy are they in terms of CPU? 44. The shields are so expensive. Alright, well, I think we're going to jump out, see if we can't get a first victory of the day with the Solenopsis and Victor. And I'm thinking, it's been a little while since I've done a boss battle episode. Perhaps I will see if there are any dapplings about once I finish recording this, and see if we can't have a couple of boss fights. And sprinkled regular fights in there as well. I probably would be using the Solenopsis and Victor, though how I would configure it, whether SMG or medicing, would come down entirely to who I can find in the Dappling Steam group. Now, there's a lot of people in here with premium, which is always very, very nice to see. If we can get a victory, that would be massively appreciated. Right, there we are. Go cave, apparently. Very well. We shall go to the cave. We have had instructions to do so. Ah, still too fat to climb up the walls. It's because I'm still willing to flip up at the front. Can you? Thank you. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Solenopsis and Victor is pretty chunky these days. Damn it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Oh, let's see what we can do. Right then. How's everyone else doing behind me? No, they're not doing too bad. Lot of damage coming down in there by the looks of it. Okay. Let's see what we can do. And apply some healing. Ah, chunky lag as well. That's not good. We've got all sorts of badness happening here. I'm going to hold this position if I can. Also, let's get you healed up. Okay, time to move forward. Solenopsis and Victor, why are you so fat? Come on, wiggle your bum. There we go. Oh, my goodness. It is so hard to get you to go where you need to go. Right, okay. Let's get back down here. I am really close to just putting back the tracks, because they're about the only things that I can guarantee will hold the front of the Solenopsis and Victor down. Okay, there we go. No. Let's get you healed up. You were taking way too much damage there. Come on, everyone. Watch out. You're going to take a load of damage. I'm absorbing as much as I can, but I'm not liking it. I'm not meant to. I'm a medic. Okay, there we are. We seem to have a bit of a pitched battle going on here. It's even at the moment. Both teams have lost a similar amount, though I fancy we've done more damage to them and our team are in a better state of health on the whole, but I am taking damage that I don't want to be. There we go. I think we may be about to pull this around. Oh dear. We are being flanked. That is never a good thing to see. I'll hold this position for as long as I am able. One of them just got knocked off a bridge. That's fantastic. Lemming Jesus over there just got taken out by Corliss. How could you have taken out Lemming Jesus? Scallywag. Let's focus all of our healing beams on him if we can. Right, I'll leave it to the SMGs to finish him off. There we go. Okay, well, I could go with them. But I fancy holding this line here instead. I think it'll be more useful to the team. Okay, let's try and keep going. All of my heal beams. There we are. You're not going to last for very long. Is he gone? Yes, he's gone. Okay, let's push forward. We have... Well, actually, it looks like we've got the enemies on this side. Alright. Should we get down there? Possibly. Did someone just take a lot of damage? No. No, we're good. And they are gone. Okay, so the person who took out Lemming Jesus is the only one left on the enemy team. Alright, let's try and get down there. Thanks to my rudder for keeping me on the... no, come on. On the cliff face there. Come on, just a little bit forward. There we go, that's a little bit better. And a victory! Fantastic. I'm very pleased with this. I feel that I contributed a fair old bit in that battle, actually, as well. Now, we were taking an awful lot of damage at the very front of the Solenopsis and Victor in that fight. I think the shield lasted for a long time, but then it was down to the fact that I had just recently heavily improved the forward armor, that I was able to just sit there and absorb that SMG fire. Mind you, I wasn't too pleased about doing it, but still, I think if I hadn't done that, then we could have been looking at a wipe there. But 192,000 RP and 44 shiny tech points. Wonderful. That is enough for us to unlock something, I believe. Is that enough? Or is this 515. Right. I mean, I could go through the electroplates. These are only... I believe they're like 320. But to get to them, I would have to unlock this one and then go up through those. I'm not too keen on that, especially given how enormous the cost is. But we could perhaps unlock a T10 caterpillar track. I'm thinking about it. We could put them at the front. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go with it. Now, I've been told that those things are stupidly huge. Absolutely stupidly huge. Let's see if they live up to that reputation, shall we? I can afford 2 of them. That's exactly how many I want. Fantastic. Okay, let's go over here and... How big are these? My lord. My goodness, they're rather chunky. Egads. But we're going to have to put them at the front. And the reason they have to be at the front is because the front is the part that's constantly bumping up and down. I really didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to, I think. So, in the next episode, probably a little bit of a redesign to get the caterpillar tracks at the very front. And then we'll see if it's made a significant improvement to how the Solenopsis Invicta handles, especially going up hills and going around corners. But that is it from me. I do hope you've liked this episode, and I hope to see you in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.